Happy Wednesday. Here's my Wednesday live vlog. Today is all about on judgment. It's not judgment day, luckily, but I've received a lot of judgment lately. As you know, my life's been a roller coaster. Nothing unusual, to be honest. My life's always a roller coaster, but because I've been fairly quiet about some of the personal things in my life, a lot of people have kind of jumped to conclusions and whatnot, without actually speaking to me directly. And all I'm saying is something that I learned early on is just don't judge. Like, honestly, you never know what somebody's going through, and you never know somebody's full story. So, do you know, if I see somebody looking grumpy, I try and challenge myself rather than thinking, oh God, they're miserable. I kind of think, okay, so what's happened to them today, or what's been happening to them this week, and trying to understand. But at the end of the day, they could just be grumpy. I don't know until I've actually got to know them and spoken to them in the here and now, because we all change over the years. And one of my favourite quotes, my good friend Charlotte got me this: you will never regret being kind. And I think that's so true. And it's easy to pass judgment on people and our own opinions. But actually what I found is, like, my closest friends and family, it's just about being there for somebody no matter what. That's more than any kind of judgment. And because I've been taking a lot of photos and whatnot, people have asked, like, oh, why are you always posting online? And it's like, well, at the moment, I'm a single mom. I'm living the single life, getting used to not having the kids all the time. And I'm very much in survival mode. So don't judge somebody just about from what you perceive to be their life. So even like people I know, they get so confused on social media, because I'll post something about a trip that I reviewed, and it might have been a few weeks ago, but because I've posted about it, I'll get calls like, oh, are you there now? You never told me. Or, oh, are you doing this? You never told me that. And it's like, no, because it's another day that I was doing that. But again, people assume things without actually speaking to each other directly. And I think it's really easy nowadays. Like, I love and hate social media in equal measure. Like, I absolutely love it because I get to talk to all of you and I get to keep in touch. I've got family all over the world, so it's brilliant for that. But what it's not so good for is showing the full side of somebody's life. It just shows you a small snapshot of whatever they want to show that day, or they feel comfortable showing that day. So, for example, the irony is, on times where I've actually felt stronger is when I post more raw stuff about mental health and well-being and whatnot. That's actually when I feel stronger that I'm posting that stuff, because I feel able to put that out there. Yeah, at the moment it's kind of all as glossy as possible. I'm still not a very glossy person, as you can tell, but because I'm well and truly in survival mode, I'm in like that. I'm sometimes feel confident, but I'm literally, somebody could flick me and I fall over. And I said to somebody the other day, I'm confident but fragile. And a lot of people, I think, can relate to that. It's like you have this confidence in yourself, you know that you can get through it, but at the same time, you need the right people around you, because you have times in your life where you are fragile, where those words can just really hurt and really, really dig, especially when they're from people close to you, who think they know best, without having a full-on conversation with you. So all I'd kind of plead for is, I'm not just talking about me, I'm talking generally with people. If you think something's wrong, just ask, listen before you judge. Actually hear a person before, hello, hey Pat, you speak. Actually hear, actively listen before you've already made a judgment, or whatnot. And I've got my lovely daughter here because I'm getting used to, okay, she's freaking out because the iPad has died. Come here, Jazz. And I'm seeing them twice today and tomorrow because then they're off on their first holiday, aren't you, without me? So
we've been on holiday without you and Dada.
Yeah, but this is your first family holiday without Mentor. So Jasmine is off on her jollies on Friday, aren't you? Yeah? And I'm going to have to fill 6 days. I think there's going to be a lot of working, a lot of gymming, a lot of seeing friends and trying to distract myself from the fact that you're not around all the time. And I don't get to see you this weekend. But we had a lovely weekend last weekend, didn't we? And also, obviously, I'm not posting as much stuff with the kids because I'm not with the kids as much anymore. So again, people judge me on that. And actually, it's because, unfortunately, I don't get to see them as much anymore. And then when I do, I don't want to spend too much time posting because we've got lots of things to do, haven't we? But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on whether you get judged a lot and what your actual real story is and what. So for example, because I work in film and we've got an all-female video production company, and because it's 2 youngish women running it, i.e. me and my business partner Daria, people always think we're student filmmakers, so we often get men stop us to tell us about film and whatnot, and we just kind of nod and go along with it, but actually they don't know that she's got a master's in film, I've got a master's in journalism, and we've actually got about 10 years experience of making films, and we've both been to uni a number of times, but we're not students and we're definitely not young students. So yeah, again, it's those judgments, but that said, we use it to our positive because we get the best stories and the best interviews because, like, well, nobody takes us seriously. So I always like to be underestimated as well because then you can show off and show people actually what you're good at. So anyway, let's get ready for bed. Yeah? Yeah? So anyway, all I ask, that person in the street that you would normally automatically judge, try and challenge yourself and actually try and get to know people. I've realised the power of having like good close friends. I think there was something in the news this week where Ed Sheeran said he only has like 4 friends that he can really rely on. And I think for me, it's definitely a handful. But focusing on those people who know you, who don't judge you, they just want to be there for you. I think that really, really helps, rather than having hundreds of thousands of friends without any proper meaning. Anyway, we're going to get off now, but lovely seeing you all. Chat to me on social as ever at Mama May Blog. And also please do click notification bell, and if you haven't already, subscribe, as I'm nearly at 38k, which means a lot, as I've been struggling to kind of manage work and life at the moment, but yeah, I will see you very soon. So peace, love and shimmies. And Jasmine's got some mini me glasses, so we're matching now, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, see you later. Bye.